Damn it, goddamn, you can't stand it. Make a feel an impact, and I ain't even in Miami. I'm handling with my mans. I'm in Atlanta. Man, mystical. Woo! The neck of the woods with Outkast? Come on, man. That song still rocks. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Studios. Happy Monday to you here in the Midwest. Another frosty one. We in the middle of fall weather. Make sure you got your hoodies. Make sure you got your jeans and your hoodies and your boots. It's that time of season. You know how we do it here. Yo, smash the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way. Helps the channel and we appreciate it. Today's docket, Oregon in Eugene. They have a classic. They beat Ohio State. We'll go ahead and talk about that. Illinois, they survive a heartbreak. I'm talking about down razor thin. This thing was... The Big Ten is playing some of the best football, hands down. I mean, you have some of the most excitement that's generated this college football season has come out of the Big Ten. Penn State deals USC, another heartbreaker. Texas beats Oklahoma to death. The return of Quinn Ewers, nothing to see there. That dude was flexing and he was on fire. Then we'll talk a weird arrest out of Georgia. And I don't know. Like I said, we'll go ahead and cover that. This is Big Vern at Ab Stupid. Now it's time for an unofficial sponsor commercial break. Drop the spot. Yes, Burger King. BK, have it your way, because you rule. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Burger King. BK, have it your way, because you rule. So I'm not going to go ahead and delay anything. Just going to go ahead and jump into the first story of the day. Penn State. Woo-wee. Penn State wins 33-30. Now, that hurt. If you watch this game, you saw USC. They gave it their all. Penn State was there right with them every step of the way. I mean, the Nittany Lions in that first half of that game, they only put up 6 points. And it looked like this thing was getting away from Penn State very fast. I was just like, whoa. They're out in Pasadena. This thing can go left. Now, at halftime, this thing was 20-6. And I know everybody, the conventional wisdom is, hey, look, Penn State isn't that good. Penn State's going to go ahead and give this thing away. Penn State's going to choke. Out of nowhere, Drew Alar and those dudes put up 14 points in that third quarter. They put up 14 points in the third quarter. All of a sudden, they have USC on the ropes. USC, they only get a field goal out of it. Now we're in the fourth quarter. They put up 10 points. They put up 10 points in the fourth quarter to get this thing into overtime. And a field goal sealed it. Frustration has got to be setting in for Lincoln Riley and the crew, because this is wow. I mean, it's heartbreaking to see this, but it's the growing pains. When you're in a new conference, it's the growing pains. And we'll talk more from Yahoo Sports' Jeff Eisenberg when we come back, because Lincoln Riley, he just had to let it all out at a press conference. Give me a quick 20 on a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting another rap album this month. Currency and DJ Fresh, The Tonight Show, the sequel, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on here is Next One with Larry June, State of Course with Paul Wall, Neighborhood Superstar with Payroll Giovanni, Ethereum, First and 15th, and many more. In stores now. Yeah, DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, DJ Fresh, and Currency, the Tonight Show. Go ahead and get that one. That should be a good one. But back when before we left off, Lincoln Riley, he had to go ahead and vent his frustrations. He describes the loss in the post presser. It's very difficult in overtime, despite the building a 2-touchdown lead at halftime and opening 7 points in that leading quarter. Penn State, the territory, they've been in that position before. Penn State's been in the position where they've been playing down late and they've had to pull out some tough games, close games. Before the Big Ten expanded its tent and then took the best teams out of the Pac-12 and collapsed that conference, Penn State was used to doing this against Michigan. They were used to doing this against the Ohio States of the world. They were used to doing this against Illinois. They always have had some tough wins and some close wins. Wisconsin, Michigan State. It's always been in their it's been in their DNA to come in and win tough, close games or pull it out because they always believe that they can go ahead and overcome. That's nothing strange. And when you lose the games like that, yeah, it's tough to take. It hurts your heart. You know, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to lose to anything, but you add fuel to the fire when you got to stand up and listen to legacy media spew nonsense. And I agree with Lincoln Riley there. You know, he said when you have Penn State players saying on the field, "We own LA," and then other teammates saying LA is our city, that'll infuriate you. That'll infuriate you. So could this be a potential rivalry, USC and Penn State? I mean, it wouldn't be the first rivalry, but it would be a good kind of tradition rivalry going, because you have deep traditions out in Happy Valley and those folks, and with the Nittany Lions, and now, you know, USC starting to come back to prominence. They've got a deep history and tradition as well. This could really be a really good blue blood rivalry we're watching unravel right now. You know, the second half collapse stung all the more for USC because it marked the Trojans' third one-score loss this season. They previously suffered 2 excruciating Big Ten road setbacks, surrendering a go-ahead last-minute touchdown at Michigan and squandering a late 7-point lead at Minnesota. Now, Coach Riley, he said, quote, "The reality is we've played the toughest schedule in the country, the first 6 games, and we've had a chance to win every single game. That's hard to do. To put yourself in that position to win those games is freaking hard to do." I agree. If you're talking about before Michigan, it was after Michigan's collapse against Texas. But week in, week out, they've gotten the best out of everybody. I don't think that, even though we've only got 6 games in college football left, I think when it came to harder schedules, they undersold USC's schedule because they faced ranked teams. They faced very stiff competition right out the gate with LSU, and then it didn't get any easier going into the Big Ten. And this was when Michigan was still somebody. But he wasn't done. And just what else did he say? We'll get back to that when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern. You know what we do here. New hip-hop album we promoting this month. Moneybag Yo, Speak Now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. Speak Now by Moneybag Yo. My personal favorites are Speak, P-Run, I Feel It, and Drunk Off You. Many more. Make sure you go get the album Moneybag Yo, Speak Now. Make sure you go get Moneybag Yo in stores now. So when we left off, we were talking about what else Coach Riley had to say. He said, "I understand that it's not going to be seen by the outside world right now, because they're going to focus on our record and the fact that we've lost 3 games on the last play. I understand it. That's part of it. We all knew what this was when we signed up for it and put the big boy football pants on. We've got to do better. We've got to do a better job at the end of these games. I have to do better. The coaches have to do better. Our players have to do better because we're doing too many good things to put ourselves in situations where we have the lead and can win. End quote. He gets it. He gets it. It's not anything that you can say that this guy's delusional or he's just feeding red meat to the base or he's just pulling things out of his ass to talk about. He knows what's at stake. So, like I said, he'll pull it together. There's always next year. Now that you know how the Big Ten is set up and you've seen the terrain, you can make adjustments. I think 4 teams from the California area and Oregon, and as such, they have to go and play in November in the Midwest. And it is frigid here. There are some places like Wisconsin, they already have snow on the ground. So when you're playing a Wisconsin late or Minnesota, you're playing outside and it is cold and everything changes when it is frozen. You get tackled, it hurts more. The ball hurts, hell, hitting you in the hands, the nose of the football. It's like, yikes. So, look, they'll pull it together. Pasadena faithful, let me know, was Lincoln Riley being a prisoner of the moment, or is USC really an underrated team that can do better? This is Big Vern.